one of the most terrifying pieces of machinery ever made. You will die. There's no question. You cannot beat this plane in a fair fight.
Hello guys, today I'll be showcasing the Sr-71, also known as the BlackBird. Now for your information, this build was a pain in the ass, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so let's start off with the cockpit. Now the hatches can open up, which is a cool feature I added. I don't really add these type of features, but as you can see, the hatches open up. And I added interior. Now, the problem is, the interior isn't accurate at all with the Sr-71. Why? Because it's very hard to do and it's so goddamn laggy. There's a lot of buttons, to make it feel like it's a spy plane, because for some reason spy planes usually have lots of buttons. Now as you can see in the reconnaissance co-pilot, there is the radar screen and a lot of other radars, which is a cool feature, I guess. It looks pretty cool, but the total of the cockpit is around 3,000 blocks, so yeah, pretty expensive. Now let's take a look at the engine. These engines are very expensive, around 2,700 blocks, but I use 10 degrees rotation, so that's why it's expensive, but that benefits because it looks pretty cool. Now here's another feature I'm gonna show you, is that I made the rudders and flaps actually work. See, if I press, for example, the right button, it goes right. If I press the left button, it will go left. Okay, so this build has landing gears, but the problem with that is, in mobile, you can't really control landing gears and other stuff with a seat. You usually have to use switches. So, as in old mobile fashion, I use switches to make the landing gear work. Now, I don't really add landing gears to my planes because if you add servos to something that's flying, it will basically crash. So in the plane, it has 3 buttons. I'll explain each button. The first button, which is a red button, will control the landing gears going up, which I have a timer. So the wheels go up first and then the hatch follows. Now, if you press the green button, it makes it so the landing gears go down. Now, the problem is I couldn't really find a mechanism on how to make it so the hatches open up first and then the wheels go down. So I just made it so it just goes down at the same time. The back wheels, the hatches open up first and then the wheels follow, but with the front hatch, they kind of just collide. So yeah, I can't really do anything about it. Now the blue button is just a backup jet. So this plane has 4 jets. The main jet is where I control it on the seat, but the blue one is just a backup. So once you see me fly this thing, you'll see why I have a backup. Now, one of the reasons why this build is a pain is that I made it, I feel like, a bit too smooth. You can see that there are clearly no wedges, like everywhere, and the part where it's red, you don't even realize that there is no wedges at all. It just looks so smooth, which I don't know how I did that, but it looks super smooth, which I like the outcome of it, but it was a pain. Literally pain. Also everything from the engine, from the back, from literally the flaps, rudders, they are so smooth. I'm not flexing that I'm a good builder, but the fact that I made this whole thing smooth just blows my mind. Okay, so yeah, this is the fastest I can go. This is why I have a backup jet. But yeah, I'm on mobile, so yeah, it's laggy, guys, so this is the fastest I can go. It's not really realistic on speed, but the build itself is pretty nice. Well, I guess that wraps up our showcase. I hope you guys have a nice day, and until then, see you guys later.